Can I help you too?
No thanks, I'll just...
영국의 대표 영화 노팅힐과 체링 크로스 84번지. 많은 멜로 영화의 배경지가 영국의 독립서점인 이유는 우연일까요? 서점은 단순히 책을 사고 파는 공간이 아닌 사람과 사람을 연결해주는 공간입니다. 빼곡하게 쌓여있는 책들 사이에서 한 권을 고른다는 건 단순한 선택에서 새로운 관점과 사유를 접하는 기회가 됩니다. 영국에는 저마다의 색깔을 지닌 다양한 독립서점들이 있습니다. 많은 애니메이션들의 원작이 되는 카툰을 다루는 현대적인 독립서점부터 오컬트 전문서점, 악보 전문서점, 그리고 영화 노팅힐의 배경이 되었던 노팅힐 서점까지. 또한 뉴욕의 가난한 작가 헬렌과 런던의 헌책방주인 프랭크가 20년간 편지를 주고받았던 서점인 마크스가 있었던 그 거리. 바로 영국의 체링 크로스 로드입니다. 이 거리에서 골목 하나를 따라 들어가면 작은 독립서점들이 모여있는 곳이 나타납니다. 바로 세실 코트입니다. 고풍스럽고 독특한 분위기 덕분에 이곳은 마법의 거리라고도 불립니다. 그 중심에 자리한 영국 최초의 영적서적 전문 독립서점, 왓킨스를 소개합니다.
My name is Jeremy Cranswick. I've been here working here for about 35 years now. It's a mystical and occult bookstore. It was originally founded late 19th century. It's always been selling this sort of thing, and we've been on this particular site since about 1905. As you may know, this area is famous for second-hand bookshops. The founder of the shop, John Watkins, was a close friend of Madame Blavatsky, the founder of the Theosophical Society, and he was in fact the librarian for the Theosophical Society. And Madame Blavatsky was always sad that there wasn't a specialist bookshop for this in London. So after she died, he set up the bookshop. For many, many years we were the only bookshop in London which, as well as doing Western kind of mystical books, also did Eastern. So that was partly reflects the fact of it's from the Theosophical Society, which kind of tried to integrate Eastern and Western knowledge. So for many years we're the only shop that did that. Well, I think probably we're still the only specialist shop which have a very good selection of this combination of books.
So it's a great bookshop, you know. I wish it would expand maybe to Korea and Southeast Asia. It'll be great, right? My name is Sonal, and I've been working with Watkins for almost 10 years. So I also do tarot, and I do like half-an-hour readings, and I also teach Indian astrology to people. If you go downstairs, they have a huge section, Indian Vedic section. That is, they have books on Vedanta, yoga philosophy. So all of that is part of the Indian astrology. So I do, that's what I do. I also teach, you know.
그렇다면 영국의 독립서점들은 어떤 방식으로 이 오랜 전통과 가치를 이어오고 있을까요?
I think in many countries, the pressures of modern life, increasing the expense of things, and the internet. I mean, the independent bookshops are struggling. So there has been a long history of independent bookshops in England, in London especially, but it's becoming more difficult now. The Charing Cross Road area is the most famous area of London for bookshops, and gradually that has kind of shrunk. There are just a few bookshops in Charing Cross Road now, and the main area is Cecil Court here, just off Charing Cross Road. And one of the reasons why independent bookstores have succeeded here, where they haven't elsewhere, is because this area is owned by the Salisbury family, Lord Salisbury, and he's very generous in giving a low rent. So that helps us. He could make much more money if he had kind of fashion boutiques or something like that, but he actually encourages, tries to maintain the original culture and character of this area, which is really good. So that's one of the reasons why we're able to be here. But also because we've been here a long time, people know about us, and we have customers all over the world, and so we try to respond to their interests and continue to stock this kind of thing, and occasionally broadening the area as well to sell sometimes other things which are also in demand. We get a very wide variety of people coming here, and certainly a much wider variety than we got, let's say, 30, 40 years ago, when there still wasn't so much in the way of bookshops selling this kind of thing. Now, a lot of this has become more mainstream. So whereas before we got a kind of a smaller clientele, people with specific interest in this area, now we get much more people passing through, or people with fairly broad interests but interested to get maybe an introduction to this sort of thing, and so we sell more popular books than we did before. So we're catering for a wider market in some ways, but still maintaining the kind of core specialist area. And we get many people just passing by because there are a lot of tourists in this area now. We get people who discover us through the internet, and as I said before, we have a lot of customers who've known us for many years or have heard about us through other customers, and people not just in England but all over the world.
세월이 흘러도 책을 향한 사람들의 시선은 사라지지 않았습니다. 시대는 바뀌었지만 여전히 누군가는 한 권의 책에서 질문하고 사유하며 연결됩니다. 독립서점이 지닌 힘은 어쩌면 그 느린 시간 속에 있습니다. 런던의 오래된 서점 와킨스는 그 시간과 이야기들을 지켜온 공간이었습니다. 영화 체링크로스 84번지에서 헬렌과 프랭크가 편지를 나누었던 서점 마크스는 이제 문을 닫았지만 체링크로스 거리의 84번지 책방은 많은 이들의 기억 속에 살아있습니다. 우린 더 이상 편지가 아닌 다른 매체로 언제든 편리하게 이야기를 나눌 수 있게 되었지만 편리한 대화들은 일회성인 것처럼 쉽게 흘러가고 사라집니다. 그러나 헬렌과 프랭크의 편지는 지금도 책 속에 남아 우리에게 읽히고 있고, 우리는 독립서점에 빼곡히 쌓여있는 책들 앞에서 다시 한번 책을 펼치고야 맙니다. 시간이 흘러도 런던의 독립서점 거리에 발걸음이 닿을 수 있기를 바라며 이만 책을 덮어봅니다.